is Vowero Otomewo-Oriakhi, your motivational speaker and your only confidence coach. Again, I've come to you today with a fantastic topic, but yet very sensitive. And my topic for today is depression. Depression. Now, whether you like it or not, it is not to be ignored. Depression is real. Depression is not selective. That means it can happen to anyone. Now, in most cases, when it's going on, people are not sure of what they're going through. Or some people will prefer to bottle things up because they are either ashamed or scared or afraid of stigmatization, and they want to keep things within themselves. I want to beg everyone and say, whatever you're going through in life, please look for at least one or two people to confide in, please. It's a situation where people are withdrawn. It could be me, it could be you. So I'm talking about everyone, us in general. You find out that people are withdrawn for one reason or the other, either because they lack something, or they want something they do not have, or they're going through a form of abuse, or they're going through a form of guilt. Maybe they've done some things in the past and which they regret, so they become so withdrawn and, really, really depressed. Or it could be loss of a loved one. Maybe someone is grieving. I remember when I lost my mom. My mom used to be my confidant and my favorite, my best friend. So when my mom died, I was withdrawn. It was, a battle. If you've lost someone, make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. Speak out, no matter how ashamed you are of the situation. Some people, I remember the speaker, Joyce Meyer. Everybody knows this woman on television. She was abused for a long time by her father, her own father. That is painful. And people could commit suicide just because of that. But today, God is using her all over the world. So never give up in life, no matter what you're going through. In most cases, you find out that people cannot handle the situation properly and it goes out of hand. And that's when they start having suicidal thoughts. Now, I want to say these things build up. It's not overnight. So if we address it as soon as it's the beginning, the early stage, it may not be that bad. It may not go out of hand. For example, in Nigeria, where I come from, there's a doctor who jumped off the third mainland bridge in Nigeria, in Lagos, into the big ocean. And of course, you know the meaning. We lost him. And, he just came out of his car and just boom. People were wondering what must have caused this. It could be hardship. It could be anything. No one knows up till today. I will suggest that as soon as you start feeling bad, whatever situation, is it your job? Is it your partner? Is it financial difficulty? Is it sickness? Whatever sickness you're going through, even if there is no cure, there must be somebody you can talk to, no matter what. In those days, we had people who had all sorts of sickness. They didn't have cure. Now, there are drugs coming in for all types of sickness. So don't be ashamed. Don't be scared of stigmatization. Don't you ever think of taking your life. Your life was not given to you by yourself or myself. It was given to us by God Almighty. So my advice for you, in fact, that's why I'm doing this show for today. Please address the situation. Don't let it build up. Don't let things go out of hand before you ask for help. If you feel people around you are too shy, go to the doctors or talk to a therapist. Go to the faith-based organizations. We've had stories of people who confided in pastors or whatever, and the next thing, there are topics on the pulpit. Yes, it's common. If you don't want to go to them, there are other people you can go to. You can come to me. I counsel people. I help people to build up their confidence. I help people to nurse any pain they are going through with the help of God Almighty and with my experience, okay? So you don't have to carry things on your own and be so heavy. You find that people tend to show depression in different ways. Some just get withdrawn, some stop eating, some might even eat more and become so big. Some of them might start drinking and become drunkards. Some might start taking drugs. Some might, there are different ways of, expressing depression. You may not know it's depression, but the doctors, if you complain to an experienced doctor or any therapist or any friend or family around you, or look for elders in faith-based organizations, whether be you a Muslim, Christian, Hindu, or whatever. I'm talking to everyone. Please get help. Please. Do not wait for things to go out of hand. Okay? If you are in a part of the world like the UK, where I'm talking right now, or maybe other parts of the world like the US, there's help available. Do not shy away from help. If you are in Nigeria, in those days, we never used to hear things about depression or suicidal thoughts or even people committing suicide. It's very rare. But these days of all sorts of problems and, here and there, people are coming up with all sorts of ideas. And this most recent one of a doctor taking his life is very recent. So if you find yourself in a situation where you think you need help, there'll be a number on the screen. Please call that number. Alternatively, you can inbox me. I am Vowero Otomewo-Oriakhi. I'm a mother, a wife, a motivational speaker, and a confidence coach, as well as a blogger. Please contact me. Look for anyone around you and get help. Now, I want you also to know that not everybody will be withdrawn during depression stage. Some people might be bubbly. So bubbly you will not suspect. They wear lipstick like me. You will not suspect that anything is going on. So if you have friends around you, genuinely ask, how are you? I hope you're fine. Or, what people say, be your neighbor's keeper. Genuinely, not being nosy. Now, if somebody is nosy, you will know. From instinct, you will know if you try to talk to someone and the person just wants to get word from you and really get details, you will know that this person is not trying to help you. The person is trying to get information from you and spread. Those are not the people you want around you. You want people who will be genuinely concerned. Oh, you mean you're going through this? So how can we help you? How do we solve this problem? Have you spoken to A? Do you want to speak with B? Have you tried C? Do you want to try D? Those are the genuine ones. Excuse me. The ones who want to, oh, you mean you're no more? So when did you break up? Oh, so you mean you're bankrupt? How much were you owing? Those are nosy people. Instinct will tell you, don't you? Instinct will tell you, will let you know that these people are nosy, and then you withdraw. Alternatively, again, like I said, for people who are bubbling, for example, there's this Indian lovely lady who committed suicide, a medical student and a model. So you can imagine, you would think everything is going well for her. But she committed suicide. She hung herself with the ceiling fan in her room. And her roommates, everybody around her didn't know until after a while they found out. Now, for people like that who are so bubbly, they are extroverts, they are happy, sometimes they have something inside that you don't know. So be your neighbor's keeper. Don't be a gossip. Don't be a fault finder. Genuinely show love to your neighbor. So with that, we will not have issues around us. Okay? We will not have problems around us. If you see someone drinking, instead of a glass of wine, the person starts taking 5 glasses of wine, or goes to the pub all the time, hanging out with, just drinking. Find out. Say, honey, are you okay? Is there any problem? Do you want to talk? It's always good to talk. I love listening to people because it has helped me in the past. I used to have a mentor. All he does is listen. Bless his soul, he's late now. All he does is listen. You can practically offload. And that goes a long way to help, because you have a listening ear, someone you trust, someone that is more experienced, and someone that can help you. Don't forget, someone you trust, a confidant, someone that can easily help you, and someone that will be patient enough to listen, not someone that will start criticizing you. Critics, why did you do this? Why do you have to do that? No. Preferably a matured person. Even if they are your age group, sometimes they have experience. But talk to someone. That's the bottom line. Don't keep everything all by yourself. Okay? Now, I'm going to be reminding you again about my Facebook community called Therapy Boat with Lady V. Therapy Boat with Lady V is a group of ladies where we just encourage each other and build each other up emotionally, your business, and then financially. So if you have any problem whatsoever, whether you're going through a relationship issue or whatever, anything that is disturbing you, you hop on Therapy Boat with Lady V. Now remember, it's presently for ladies. At some point, we may open it to the men, because we've had a lot of men coming in and wanting to join. But because it's a very sensitive group, a community, we're like, for now, for ladies. In future, we'll see what we can do about men, okay? Thank you very much. Remember, my email is contact@LadyVGlobal.blog. Thank you very much. God bless you. Until my next broadcast, this is Lady V, Vowero Otomewo-Oriakhi, your motivational speaker and your confidence coach. Bye-bye.